Today is the day I really showcase how broken the Magic Archer is to you guys. I really want you to see how stinking good this card is. Genuinely one of the best cards ever. Let's hop in. So how's it going, everybody? We're going to be playing this absolutely broken drill deck. I played it for one game yesterday in the video, but this deck I've been playing a bunch off of video, and man, it's absolutely ridiculous how much value you're just going to get with the Magic Archer sitting on the map. Like right here, I could march to the bridge. I think I'm going to chill though and just wait for him to do something else. So Barbarians usually means probably Lava Hounds, which could actually be a little bit interesting. He does have the Inferno Dragon too. Okay, so I'm guessing it's probably Lava Fireball. If you are smart, by the way, I'm going to make a video soon on like the decks that I think you should play this season if you want to counter Marcher. It's that good of a card. It has to have its own counter video. Yes. Look at that. That got on tower. What the heck? But yeah. Like I was saying, if you really don't want to lose your mind against the card, definitely just have a fireball in your deck. And be careful though, you can dodge the fireball. You've got to like react quickly or try and catch them off guard when you do fireball. But be careful, that's all I'm gonna say, because I've already dodged a few fireballs and it's game winning. Like you instantly pretty much lose if the Magic Archer dodges the fireball. I could have popped it right there. I wasn't really ready for it. That was a perfect example of what I was talking about, but unfortunately I wasn't prepared. So first game on, I just woke up. You can probably hear my voice is kind of different, but I'm just gonna go for the drill like this and then knight the bridge, and that should be good pressure actually. Wait, he has, oh my gosh, I forgot he had barbarians. See, this is what happens when you play Clash Royale first thing in the morning. That was the worst push ever. Okay, that honestly should probably cost me the game. Like, I should lose after that. Let's go for the log. How much value did those barbs get? He had a drill, or he got a drill, and he got the knight and the ability. So that was 9 elixir for the barbarians, and then I had to log them and skelly. So 12 elixir for 5 in single. Oof, what a rough start. That was my bad completely. But we do at least, you know, the bright side here is we have the King Tower activation for the rest of the match, and we also have the most broken card in the game. So I really don't understand how to put this card into words. The value that it gets, it does not feel anything like the normal Marcher to me. It just has this piercing domination over the map and just sits there like and you can dodge. It's like a firecracker almost, but better. And you can choose when it moves. Like, what? Who thought of this? It's absolutely absurd. I'm expecting emergency nerf sometime soon. I should have popped the ability again. My brain's not on yet. I swear I'll wake up here. Let's go for the cannon like this in the middle to kill these piggies, and we should be good on that end. So that's going to get a few hits on my tower, probably. The Inferno Dragon's a little bit sketchy. I don't really have a great response. I mean, Marcher's good, but I don't have, you know, he has Fireball for the Marcher, so we got to be careful. What I need to do right here is definitely outcycle his Magical Archer, and then wait. Wow, he's got Barbarrel. He actually kind of built the hardest counter possible to my deck. I'm going to shove this at the bridge because we need damage, and then he's going to Fireball probably. No, he does not. So we get a bunch of Marcher damage. I'm going to go Tornado like this as well, and Shield. Oh my gosh, let's go, guys. That's exactly what I was looking for. Okay, I'm going to pop the ability, keep it alive. I mean, you guys just saw that take half his tower, and then I just pop it backwards, and oh, it's just sitting there. He can't kill it. What a joke, right? I'm going to go here. Oh, I might have messed up. I did not realize that that was going to survive the Inferno Dragon. That is. We are fine, though. We take a bit of damage, but still down, or only down about 700 after that horrific start, and just a lot of mistakes. And also, he's got a hard counter. Like, he built a deck to counter this exact card, right? And this exact version of a deck, he has double, like, tanks kind of with the barbarians and the recruits, zappies, which are going to slow everything down, Inferno Dragon to kill anything at the bridge, and then of course he has the fireball for the Marcher and the Barbarrel for the drill. So it's a nightmare right now, but honestly, I still feel confident that we're going to win. That's how crazy this card is. I can't overstate it enough. And yes, I believe, what is it, 4,000 gems to unlock it, but you can also unlock it for free if just throughout the season. I believe once you get towards like close to the end of the season, you'll be able to unlock the Magic Archer for free with the fragment thingies. If you just do them like every day, do your challenge thing every day. So I'm gonna go for the Marcher at the bridge and then Tornado everything together with the log as well. Can I please get some damage? Come on, I need a little bit of damage here. We don't get much, but that Archer's gonna pierce the tower, and the Drill Evolution, by the way, being such a good card, just synergizes perfectly with the Magical Archer. It's literally a combination match made in heaven, I think is the phrase. Let's go log like this and then cannon up top right here to pull the piggies. Skellies to DPS. Unfortunately, that one piggy did not get pulled. 37 seconds. We got a good bit of damage right there, but I need more. I need more damage right this instant. I'm gonna go drill again. I've got to just keep pressuring and just literally just spam the bridge, because if I don't get a bunch of damage, we lost. So I'm gonna go for the Tornado too. Okay, that was not really what I wanted. He fireballed nothing though, so I think we're okay. I'm gonna go Skellies and then drill again right here. I'm gonna go for the ability and then Magic Archer again, then log since we have Evo Drill to support it. I'm gonna go Knight to tank, and man, we are in business. I think he's gonna lose. He can't defend that. Look at the drill rather. The piggies don't do anything. I can log them. And we just... What? How did we take the tower? Like, my deck is so broken, I don't even know what's happening sometimes. Here we go. Found our next match here against Put. So I'm just going to wall breaker split first play and see what he wants to do. So we're going to grab the king tower activation off of this lumberjack. And this guy's already emoting. It's going to be a fun match for sure. But just going to go knight up top right here to counter those goblins. So hero goblins, lumberjack, baby dragon, and bomber. In my head, that makes me think, oh, that's probably going to be a golem deck, right? Because all of those cards synergize with golem. I'm not sure how this deck matches up against golem. I'm assuming he doesn't have fireball because most golem decks either have vines or lightning as their big spell. This guy doesn't like me or something. Darn. I'm just gonna go wall breakers already. Again, we just played this wall breakers and now we have another one. He's gonna go for the, well, I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm gonna go drill other lane since he golem the back. I'm gonna Larry's with this as well just to force him to play something. If he doesn't play anything, those Larry's actually will provide a bunch of damage on his tower, so definitely happy with that. Okay, we're gonna take the majority of his tower right there. I guess Marcher, we need to line this up with the Night Witch if I can. I'm hoping he doesn't just like have fireball or something and kill it. That Marcher is going to get good value. I'm going to go for my ability like this, Knight up top, and then Marcher, I need you to clutch up for me right here. Let's go wall breakers to kite. Look at the Marcher getting so much value on that Night Witch. That's going to pull that I can go cannon down low and just chill for a bit. You know what? I'm happy with that defense, even though it was a little bit sloppy, like it wasn't the greatest defense of my entire life. Oh, now he wants to be wholesome. What the heck? I'm still, you know, I'm happy that we didn't lose our tower, I guess, in a way. So he's going to go for probably something on top of the Marcher. So I'm just going to drill the tower. I don't think he has that much elixir, so maybe we can pressure him here. There's the lumberjack. The Marcher's going to pop backwards. I can go for the log. Oh, no, it activated the king tower. That's funny. That is one thing I will say. The only real downside to the card is you got to be super careful of giving king tower activation. I'm going to pop the ability here. Wow, that baby dragon is putting in work. I did not expect that to do that much damage on top of that knight right there, but it's all good. Marcher's going to connect on tower for a few more hits. He's going to go for the golem in the back most likely, but yeah, you're probably going to give up king tower, so you have to be okay with letting them activate your king if they're a good player. It really doesn't change that much as long as you keep, you know, consistent with your damage and keep your Marchers getting lineups at the bridge and whatnot. It doesn't matter if they have the king tower activation in most games. So unless you're playing graveyard, don't play graveyard and magic archer together. This is a professional tip from Hunter. So I'm going to go tornado like this right here. That magic archer is getting so much value. Let me pop the ability here. No. Okay, we have a second one now. Skelly's up top, and I hopefully can stop this with a cannon up top right here. No, that lumberjack's going to cook me, isn't it? Bro, that was so bad. Let me go tornado like this. Pull everything together. Then wall breakers to kite the lumberjack. No, I messed up right there. Okay. I was kind of sloppy defense. I was hoping that lumberjack went to the cannon and then it went to my Marcher. There's a lot of things went wrong right there. I'm not warmed up yet, all right? You know, I'm playing like a noob, but that's okay because this deck lets you play as bad as you want, really, and you can still be fine. So I'm going to go cannon just in case he goes for the golem in the pocket. He wouldn't do that, right? Oh my goodness, he did that. Let's go knight like this right here. Log on top of these 4 stab goblins, and I can just go for a tornado to pull all 3 of these cards together into the magical archer's blast. Oh, beautiful. And then, of course, the goblins should die as well here. Maybe not. They're on my tower, actually. So that Marcher is just, I mean, you see the value, right? It's like a musketeer, but on steroids almost, with how much value it just gets. I'm going to go knight the pocket and just pop the shield here to, you know, aggro the bomber and all that, so the drill gets more damage, and that's going to be really good. Marcher's going to clean up that Night Witch as well in the pocket, which is super nice. And then, of course, I'm just going to go log as well right here to just cycle. We get more damage on the tower from that Marcher. Did y'all see? That's crazy. Let's go Skellies. Let's go, I guess defensive wall breakers like this is probably the correct play. He does elite barbarian in the pocket, but look at the wall breakers kiting. You have so many cheap distraction cards with this deck that even if you find yourself down in elixir, it's kind of like 2.6 in that manner. You can just chill. So I'm going to pop the ability, keep the Marcher alive, drill again, wall breakers again, and yeah, it's an absolute nightmare for the opponent right now. We should be able to defend. Are those going to connect as well? No, they're not, but I can just go log. He's going to golem in the pocket. I promise you he will. There's really no other play. Yeah, he's going to go for that there. So we have double Marcher already down. I can just go for my cannon to kill that bomber, tornado everything together. Hopefully that Marcher survives. Yes, perfect. Then I can scale these up top, knight to block for my cannon. And wow, look at the utter domination that the magic archers are like putting on the map right here, like genuinely. So Marcher's cleaning up that baby dragon. Actually, both baby dragons make that plural baby dragon. Let me go for the wall breakers at the bridge again. 30 seconds left in overtime. I'm just gonna go for the log like this. Wall breakers connect, and that's gonna be GG. Wow. I mean, I can't even tell you how broken this card is genuinely. I'm already letting you guys know right now that this card is going to be fun for like a week, and then I'm going to absolutely hate it. And I'm going to tell you guys that I hate it so much because it's so broken that it's going to be in probably around 50% of decks if I had to make a prediction. It doesn't fit in beatdown, so I guess that's one thing that you can say. But I mean, any cycle player that likes playing quick cycle can definitely throw the magic archer in no matter what the deck is and have a lot, yes, a lot of success. So he's got Dark Prince. Pretty much every single person is going to have to put in drill counters to their deck. Like, what I mean by that is something really, really good against drill, which could be a Dark Prince, could be a, Bar Barrel, could be a Royal Ghost. What else is a splash card? I can't think off the top of my head. But yeah, those kind of things. Maybe MK, which I saw, that little vote they did for which card do you want next in the Clash Royale shop. Okay, that was the worst time drill ever, by the way. But yeah, I saw in the votes that MK was winning. Like, what? You guys want MK to be in the meta? He's got an ability, by the way. Am I cooked? Okay, I'm gonna knight the back. Wait, what? I don't understand that card. It doesn't make any sense to me. How did that stay in the front? I swear it was gonna roll like to the side at least right there. But yeah, I saw MK's winning the vote, so we're gonna get MK for free. Like, are you guys crazy? Oh my goodness gracious. Not my choice. I voted for, something really balanced like the Boss Bandit. I'm gonna go log like this on top of the battle ram right there, and that's going to counter everything, and we should be chilling. So this is going to be one of those matchups where it's going to be Marcher value just to the maximum and trying to get the Marchers on tower as well. And that piercing shot, which you can pretty much guarantee tower damage every single time, is going to come in super clutch. And yeah, so you can get the Marcher for free. Like, you don't necessarily have to spend any money. I think you can get it just by naturally playing it if you play the entire season. So that's one thing I definitely am, I guess, proud of Supercell, is they're letting us get something for free, which is nice. I'm going to go for the Marcher. Look at the value. I can just shield up as well. Oh, just beautiful. Marcher is absolutely dominating him. Right here, and then it's going to connect on his tower as well. No, it does not. I can pop the ability, though, to keep it alive, and that giant Skelly's going to die. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the King Tower. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't even mind, though. Like, I'm not mad about that at all, because it's okay to give that up, in my opinion, because of the value you're going to get anyways. So I'm going to go for the Knight like this. He does Barbarian Barrel. That's Wall Breakers. I'm going to go for the Log on top of this. You can just see the value. It's literally like 2.6 with the Musketeer, but even more annoying because you can dodge. It's a Musketeer and a Firecracker combined that has more range and does more damage from afar than a Firecracker. It's like, I don't know, man. Let's go for the Knight like this to kill the giant Skelly. I just don't know who designed this card and genuinely thought, yeah, this is gonna make people enjoy Clash Royale. Not me, that's for sure. I'm just shocked that it even got released in this manner. By the way, this card got a nerf before it got released. Yeah, so the card literally got changed for, like, made worse, and it's still this broken. So just imagine for a second how good the Magic Archer would have been if they didn't even do that quick emergency nerf to it, which I don't think it really affected it much, but yeah, it was going to be even more broken than it is right now, and it's already super, super OP in my opinion. And I don't want to hear anyone say, you can just Fireball it, because you can literally dodge the Fireball. Like, I have to show you guys at some point in this video when we face Fireball again, hopefully, that you can just dodge it and you're fine, like, completely. So Hero Wizard's going to be a great counter, I think, to Marcher, and just good overall because it's going to splash everything. And you can also, of course, use the Tornado like that guy just did right there to make sure things get cleaned up. Knight Shield, I mean, Evo, or Hero Knight rather, is still so broken. I'm glad it got added to the balance changes, so hopefully we can see a semi-balanced meta in a few weeks whenever the balance changes did get added. I was hoping the balance changes would be added early in the season like they kind of usually are, but I guess maybe they're doing it all together with the 10th anniversary, kind of timing thing. So now we're gonna have to lock it on defense going into Triple Elixir right here. Marcher's gonna have to clean up absolutely everything, which, shocker, you're not gonna believe this, but I think it can. Oh my gosh, this pressure is kind of insane. Shout out to my barber dog. I'm gonna go for the Tornado like this right here. It's gonna clean things up. Skelly's up top as well, and then I can just go for the Marcher again in the middle. I mean, dude, it's ridiculous, right? I'm gonna go for the Cannon on top of this directly, then Log. Beautiful micro. Knight to tank for the Mother Witch, and we are just dominating this guy. Skelly's right here, and yeah, no chance of him getting damage with our broken deck. He's not going to expect me to drill opposite lane right here. Yep, he put the prediction Ghost. That's perfect. This guy has 2 drill counters with the Dark Prince and the Ghost, and it just doesn't matter. Like, this is just too good of a deck. We get so much damage on both sides. I can log the right-hand side Knight on top of the Wizard, and we are just dominating. Drill one more time for good measure. Go for the Cannon in the middle, and that's going to be fine. I'm going to Skellies to block the Giant Skelly, so my Cannon targets the Battle Ram instead of the Giant Skeleton, and we don't have any issues there, and that drill is going to go ahead and take the tower. Wow, we're kind of just chilling. Never mind, the Magic Archer's going to take the tower. I lied to you. I don't want to expose myself too much, but I might have created a Magical Archer Expo deck that I'm going to be showing you guys tomorrow, and it's actually disgusting. Like, I'm pretty hyped to show y'all that. But I'm going to go for the drill on this left-hand side. Right here, just wait for the opponent to do something on top of it. He's got, oh my gosh, this is going to be bullying. I'll tell you guys exactly why. He's got 2.6 Hog Rider, right? I'm going to go Knight, Magic Archer the bridge, and then he's going to Fireball. I'm going to have my ability ready. Come on, do it. Prediction. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, I told y'all you just gotta hover the ability and be ready for it. And just, you know, low-key just predict him a little bit, and then you're completely fine. Now my Marcher's surviving in single elixir. I know he's pissed. Genuinely, yeah. I like how I said that, and he instantly goblin laughed. He could hear me. But that Magic Archer's gonna connect on tower with its funky movement. I saw a lot of people in the comments saying that the heroes don't look natural, and I'm like, I'm glad I'm not the only one. It's not just me. So he's gonna musketeer the middle. He's already to his evolution, which is a little bit of an issue, if I'm not too careful. So let me go knight like this to tank for his muskie, then cannon. Oh my gosh, I misclicked that. That was supposed to be one tile higher. It's all good though. We can just tornado because I have a, you know, 2 perfect counters to the Hog Rider. I would say we have a good matchup here, and he's gonna have a really hard time killing our magical archers because we can always force out the ability, or pop the ability rather, to dodge the fireball if I'm quick, and he's gonna have a hard time just not letting it get value. So he's got a musketeer, I've got a magic archer. Both of the cards are going to get infinite value this match. I would say evil musketeer for him is going to do quite a lot though. I don't really have a good response for it, right? So he's going to most likely go, yep, cannon on top of that. So I need to cycle my log so I can get to my cannon for this defense. Perfect. And then I can drop this down right here, and that should be completely fine. I do have to tornado, but he spent what? That was a lot more elixir than me. I think like 8 or 9 elixir at the river. So I'm completely fine with this. We're just going to reset again, and you can already see that this deck, like, it's going to need a nerf. The Marcher hero needs a nerf already. Like, they have to probably emergency nerf this card. Will they? Maybe not. It might be added to the balance changes if they can even do that. They might do a slight nerf. My idea to nerf the card already, I love how we just came out and we already need to nerf it. Like, my gosh. But my idea to nerf the card is probably to make it do less damage with its little piercing shot, number 1. And number 2, I think it should only bounce back like maybe about 2/3 of what it does right now, because this far away is kind of absurd, and you can dodge literally like any spell in the game. It's kind of crazy, but he's gonna hog, predicting my Marcher, which is fair enough. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the King Tower activation. If you did not know, you have to play the tornado like that to get the King Tower activation if you already have a building placed kind of towards the middle, because it'll pull instantly to the King Tower instead of, like, you know, kind of towards the middle first, then it walks to the King. It just goes directly to the King. So I'm going to go drill Magic Archer down low to kill all that. Skellies as well, and yeah, we're absolutely vibing. That's going to be a decent bit of damage. We don't really get much out of that, I guess. It was probably like no damage low-key. Let's go Knight to tank for the Magical Archer. And then we can drill his tower one more time, pop my ability, keep that Magic Archer alive for as long as possible is the goal. He does go for the Ice Golem, but look at this Marcher, it's just getting infinite value. I thought he'd play something on top of that, so I popped the ability preemptively. That's actually fine that he fireballs, because I can just place another one. Wait, we got the Magic Archer shot on tower. I just realized that. Oh my gosh. So even though I kind of made a bad prediction, it didn't even matter, because the Marcher just still got like 250 damage randomly. So I'm going to go for the Knight to tank, then Evo drill on his tower. He's going to Hog Rider 100%, so I'm going to cannon for that, and then he's going to have a hard time stopping that drill, I think, just because it's 3 waves of a drill. Like, it's going to be annoying, right? So I could march to the bridge. Should I do it? It's kind of toxic. I don't know. I kind of want to. Let's just do it anyways. Hopefully he doesn't predict it. He does not, and we get, what, 2 shots? No, 1 shot on tower. I'll take it right there. Magic Archer is still alive too. He doesn't play anything on top. Interesting. So this guy does not like to, I guess just doesn't really want to play anything on top of the Marchers, and he just wants to let them kind of do their thing, which completely fine with me. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to go for the drill again. That Marcher does die to fireball, but I can just go log like this. I can just shield up, then wall breakers as well, and yeah, it's a nightmare for the opponent. Marcher on the bridge to kill the Musketeer and get the damage on tower. Wow, what a broken card. Pop this to keep it away from the log. Oh my gosh, it's not fair, dude. That's 1 elixir, guys. That's on tower. That's 1 elixir, a singular elixir. I can go tornado like this as well. Oh, Magic Archer's on tower again, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay, I think it's close to being, though. He does go for the hog. I'm just going to cannon down low. And yeah, I can't put into words how much this is going to cause anger to my body. And, like, I'm just going to be stressed out about this card the whole time facing it. Whenever really good top players are using it against me, I'm going to be like, oh, this is awful. But Magic Archer's going to kill everything right there. I can just Evo drill him, and then we can just go ahead and log as well. It's pretty much GG's. Like, maybe he can save his tower if he really wants. But is there a point? There's only 13 seconds left. I don't see any way that he's stopping, you know, or like getting to my tower in time, and we are going to secure this win against 2.6 hogs. So yeah, absolutely no chance for him to do anything right there. We just kind of had control the entire match, and there was just no way. Like, he barely even touched my tower, and I also made a few mistakes that game. It's just too broken. Found our next match here against Pain RC from the Mugiwara's clan. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but just going to cycle my Knight back and see what the opponent does want to do right here. But yeah, I think 3.0 Expo potentially could be a really good deck this season, just because of even Queen Bow with Fireball, just because of the ability to counter the Magic Archer. And a lot of decks, you know, you can kind of play Magic Archer and no big spell. Maybe some OG P.E.K.K.A decks, you'll play like a Fireball or a Poison, but I don't see Magic Archer used with Big Spell that often. Maybe people will start using it just because it's going to be, like, so popular, but who knows, honestly, at this point. It's hard to predict the meta at all. He has a mini P.E.K.K.A. What in the world is this guy playing? I'm going to go for the Skellies up top. Looks like the all-mid-ladder deck right here. He does have Hog as well, so I'm going to go Wall Breakers to kite this mini P.E.K.K.A to make sure it doesn't connect to my tower, then Tornado the Hog Rider to the King Tower, and yeah, pretty solid right there. Unfortunately, the mini P.E.K.K.A walks out of range. Well, actually, that worked out kind of well for me, because now the I can just log it, and it's going to get some tower damage for me, and also kill the mini P.E.K.K.A, and that Wall Breaker connected. So the best of all worlds right there, I guess. So he has Hog, Valkyrie, mini P.E.K.K.A. What in the world are you playing, sir? Does anyone else just tap their cards in their hand like this? I don't know. I have the, what's the right way to word it? The urge, I guess, to just tap my cards when I'm waiting for the elixir bar to fill up. But just going to cycle March to the back. He has the Musketeer coming down. I'm not going to try and play too aggressive since we already have a nice lead. He does have arrows. I'm not sure if he has another spell to kill. Does he have Log? He has Log, right? He played Log, I think, earlier. Yeah, there it is. So it's going to be a dead Magic Archer, but at least he used all of his elixir, kind of. I'm going to go for the Wall Breakers like this. Valkyrie comes down. All right, that's perfect. And he is that a freeze? Why does the freeze look like that? What the heck? That's really weird. Let's go for the drill like this. He already used this Valkyrie, which of course is his best counter to the Goblin drill. He's most likely at a mini pack of this because he has, yeah, no Valkyrie in rotation. So you know what that means. It's Marcher at the bridge time for me. I'm going to drop this down right here, and then I'm just going to go for the ability. Okay, wait, that's going to be kind of bad. I'm going to, not Hog, I'm going to cannon for the Hog. I don't have a Hog, obviously. Let's go for the drill on his tower, and we can just keep the pressure on with the Wall Breakers. He's going to log, but honestly, it's fine because the Wall Breaker should still connect even if he logs. Can he get the Valk down in time? He cannot. Well, he like 50% got it down in time because it stopped one Wall Breaker and it didn't stop the other one. So I'm going to Marcher like this right here and just let that get infinite value. I lied. It's going to get no value. I always forget when they have Musketeer. I don't know. Out of all the evolutions, I never hardly ever remember when the Musketeer is in cycle compared to other things. That was the worst freeze ever. Let me go for the cannon like this. I low-key panicked a little bit with that. I thought the mini P.E.K.K.A was going to connect to my tower, but it's only 2 elixir. The Wall Breakers don't really, you know, it's not the end of the world. So I'm going to go for the March to the middle, kind of-ish. And then he's going to Princess. I'm going to log. What a weird deck, honestly. I kind of like it, though. Yep, there's the perfect lineup. I mean, how broken is that, guys? That is a free 200 damage if he places any card right there. Let's go for the Skellies like this. I have another Marcher, too. You know what? Let's just go for the Marcher and Tornado right here to pull everything in together. Oh, my gosh. And the drill still needs to be defended. I can Knight ability. Dude, this is actually, like... nerf all of this deck immediately. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and of course, as always, enjoy the Butch clip. Have a great rest of your day, and peace.